All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Oh my God. It was too glorious, too spectacular not to do this. We are way out east on Long Island at the ocean. And honestly, it's feeling like summer. Oh my goodness. So I had to turn this on. I have no agenda. I have nothing to talk about. I just have a cup of coffee and I just wanted to say hi to everybody because I am in a damn good mood. So cheers to everybody. Let me take these sunglasses off so I can see some people. We got Smoky Trousers on the Instagram. We got Wilt, it looks like. We got the NH Madman. Who else we got? We got Blitz K on the YouTube. King of all dips. What's up, King? Give me a cheers, King of all dips. You got some coffee or something in front of you, right? Cheers. Go fishing, buddy, coming off the Instagram. Well, that's why I'm here, Tony. I took Doggy for a walk, and I don't see him right now, which isn't a good sign. But the Jeeps were going up and down the beach, looking for striped bass, looking for what we like to call cows. Supposedly the cows are up out there, which means giant striped bass. So yeah, I'm gonna have some lines in the water in a little bit, that's for sure. Chris Ruckus, what's going on, brother? How are you, man? Richard D. Juke, what's going on? We're in Long Island, way out east on Long Island, closer to Montauk than not, is what we say out here. And Esther saying good morning to the heathens. What's going on, Aunt Esther? Sending stars motivates Opie to continue live streaming daily. Yes, fivers and likes definitely motivates me to keep live streaming on the daily. And Instagram, that's badges for you, right? And thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up, Instagram. That helps too, all right? Late. Let's go. I ain't late. Tight lines. You know it, Joe. Joe knows his fishing if he's saying tight lines. Of course. Christopher, love you. Hope have a great day. You too. Bearded Humor, my God, on the Instagram. Morning Waves. What's up, Bearded Humor? That's my friend Andy. He just appeared recently on Tuesdays at Get Parts. Loving doing the Tuesdays at Get Parts. And there is now a playlist on my YouTube channel called See You Next Tuesday. And that's all the Tuesday at Get Parts episodes. So I hope you check that out. I hope you check out something of mine. I'm trying all sorts of different things with my stuff. Looks good. Oh my God, it feels like I would say feels like late August out here today. It's got to be at least 70 degrees already. I'm in flip flops. I'm in a long sleeve and I'm sweating my ass off. I'm definitely gonna jump in the ocean today. There's no doubt about it. I'll be in that ocean today. I don't know for how long. I don't know how cold the water's got, but I will be out there. There's Doggy. Hi, Doggy. Doggy is so happy to be at the ocean. He was running up and down that beach as the sun was coming up over the ocean. I was going to live stream as the sun was coming up because now it comes up right over the damn ocean. Oh, the water's warm, Joe. All right, I'll take your word for it. I'm going to be in there later. Craig Fulgrim, what's going on? Good morning to you. We got Robert Smith. What's up? God bless. Yeah, right on. It's days like this where you're like, man, it's good to be alive. It's good to be alive, checking out things. We got I don't know who you are, 021381 off the YouTube. That's not a good sign. John Courts, one of the regs. What's up, John? Attaboy. The beach, fivers and likes. Of course. Give me a fiver, give me a like, or give me a fiver and a like. If you just sit there and do nothing, I have no need for you. At the very least, if you're trying to support me, you can hit that like button. Even if this is a who gives a crap live stream today. There's Doggy. Doggy is like just looking up and down the beach. He can't believe he's out here because in the stupid city, he sits all day long, 500 feet above the streets of New York, and then like waits for me or my wife to take him for a walk. He gets 3 walks a day on a leash. It's so depressing. But out here, he's like, yeah, man, this is where I need to be. So there you go. I will take Doggy for a very, very long walk after this live stream. And he knows it. Look at him looking around. What's that? What is that? He's looking at all this stuff. He's like, I remember all these smells from a couple months ago when we were living out here. You got that right, Doggy. Get some. What's up, Ross Dogs? Broken Spirit, another one of my regulars. My God, cheers to Ross Dogs. Cheers. Looks like you're not a member of my YouTube channel anymore, but that's all right, Ross. You do a lot. So I hope everyone's going to have a fine weekend. There it is. Always the early riser. Take fam to mini golf Carvel and Hampton Great Wings. All right. Yeah, we're going to be doing some. You know what I'm going to be doing out here today, which I didn't think was going to be possible. Hi from Lauderdale. Oh my God, what's up, Lauderdale? That's where my mentor, Brother Weeze, lives these days. You growing a beard or forget to shave for a few days, man. I usually go scruff more than clean face. My kids don't like clean face. They say this and relax, and you can laugh, and I hope everyone laughs and throws all sorts of laugh emojis at me. But when I shave down the skin, my kids go, "Dad, no, grow it back. You look like a teenager." I know, I know, I know. You don't have to say it. I know what you're thinking, but that's what they say. Hope you have a safe and happy Halloween with the kiddos. Thank you, Philly927. Yeah, we're getting Halloween costumes together, and we're making the trip back down to Philly. That's where we like to do the Halloween thing. So we're looking forward to that. And I think the kids got Monday off. So I think we're doing Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at the ocean. Then we go back to the city. Then they go back to school on Tuesday. Then we take them out after lunch. Then we drive to Philly. Then we do some trick or treating around the neighborhood, which is very, very festive. People in their driveways just having fires, and they offer the adults adult beverages, and all the row homes are close together, so it's like just perfect. And then we'll jump back in the car and drive back to New York City. So the next few days are going to be very, very busy. God bless you. Hi, brother. What's up, Robert Smith? Good to see you, buddy. JD Jeff. Oh, Robert Spawn. What's going on, Robert? Double fist strength 5-hour energy for noon kickoffs. You're doing college football today, Robert Spawn. Doing the college football today. I like the college football coverage on ESPN, but that's where it ends with me. And then I flip around and watch college football, but I don't even know what I'm watching. I don't know who I'm rooting for. Like I said many, many times, it's the dumbest thing in the world that the NCAA has not figured out a powerhouse college football team for the New York area. So the New Yorkers, the Long Islanders, the New Jersey people could literally root for somebody that they know has a legit chance at getting the national championship. But we don't have that. So college football for us is just very weird and very strange. So are you poor from Poor and Anthony? William Huber, are you poor from Poor and Anthony on WAF in Boston back in the day? William, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm the Opie from Opie and Anthony. Yes, you don't know that by now? My God, we've been only live streaming every day for years at this point. Morning, Opster. Anything fun planned for your weekend? Oh, yeah. So thank you. Yeah, live streaming with no agenda. Literally have nothing in this stupid brain today. I just want to, turn it on because it's so glorious out here. Have a cup of coffee with some of my regs. Then I'm going to take Doggy for a very long walk on the beach because it feels like summer today. It's unbelievable. The waves are really big. Then I'm going to go do some fishing, maybe put an umbrella in the sand, get a chair, maybe a couple beers, throw some lines in the water, see if I could get my striped bass. And what else? And then I'm going into town. It's a long ride. I got to get on the old dirt road, get into town, and I'm going to get the biggest, thickest steaks. And I'm actually going to barbecue today. I'm so happy I'm here. I am so happy I'm here. Oh my God. Nero, $2. Shout out to Sue Lightning. All right, whoever the hell Sue. Oh, I know Sue Lightning. I do know a little bit. I don't know much, but I do know the name Sue Lightning. I'm not gonna sit here and make believe I don't know the name Sue Lightning. Thanks for the $2, Nero. Fivers and likes, bitches. Okay, fivers and likes. And that's pretty much gonna be the day. Literally just enjoy this beach day, but I see the wind starting to kick up. I hope it stays calm because it's honestly perfect out here today. It's just unbelievably perfect. What's up, Scott McDonald? How are you, man? Good to see you on the Instagram. Oh my God, am I getting super chats? Are you guys paid for my steaks today? That's my goal, pay for my steaks. Wake up with whoopee. Oh, damn, Nero. Throwing all sorts of linger longers at me. I'll take a linger longer all day long from the O&A days. No problem with that. Thanks, Nero, for your $2. Greatly. All right, I'm skipping the super chats and memberships. Ross Dogs, Broken Spirit. Thanks for becoming a member of my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. There, Ross Dogs. I greatly appreciate it. Lately, I'm pushing the see you next Tuesday playlist on my YouTube channel. Those are all the episodes of Tuesdays at Get Parts. I'm really pushing that concept. I'm enjoying myself. Who knows if it will grow, but every Tuesday I'm live streaming at Get Parts, having a ball, trying out craft beer, hopefully getting some laughs in, hanging out with people that I give a crap about. That's where I'm at in my life. I'm just going to hang out with people I give a crap about. That's it. And if it grows, great. If it doesn't, oh well. And then I take the live streams from Tuesdays at Get Parts and I throw them into 20 to 25-minute episodes on my YouTube channel. So look for that playlist. Please like, share, click. Now I just wasted time like promoting that. And I'll go look at my analytics and bing, you got 2 more views. But thanks for joining my YouTube channel there, Ross Dogs. Greatly appreciate it. Who else we got? We got the Sadist Vodka. I think you were a member of my YouTube channel. Now you're back. You just became a member of my YouTube channel. Thank you, Sadist. I greatly appreciate it. Smoke Blunt will join. Thank you, Smoke Blunt off the Instagram. I appreciate that. This evening is trick-or-treat night for us in central Pennsylvania. What? What, they do it on the weekends? Wait, what? Wait, what? Is this a new thing? What do you mean? So the kids trick or treat because they want to do it on the weekend? Robert Spahn, explain to me. Explain to me. I would appreciate it. I'm skipping to super chat, so if you had something, just repost it. I'll get to you. Nero, another $5. Nero's just doing his part today with the 5s and likes. Love you, brother, man. Thank you, Nero. I see your stuff. I see that you support, and I greatly appreciate it. All right. Wilt D92. Do you edit that stuff yourself? Yes, I do. I do a lot of the basic editing, and then I got Jason up there in Indiana that helps me out because I can't edit everything. But as far as the Tuesdays that Get Parts, I'm editing those. But I'm just doing quick edits, getting rid of the fat. There's no real production value in there, which is okay, and I kind of like it that way. But yes, I edit most of my stuff. I edit my podcast, I edit my videos on YouTube. Yes, that's me. John Courts, enjoy the beach, brother. Make sure the raccoons can't get in. 5s and likes. Thank you, John. You know what, John? Thank you. Cheers to my friend John Courts down there in Philly. It was his birthday this past week with his twin brother. I hope his twin brother didn't have as good of a birthday as John did. You know why? Because twins are individuals. I blocked you on Twitter. You must have been a real, you know what, ganja blaze off Instagram, because I don't block many people on the Twitter. It's very, very rare that I block anybody these days. I might use the mute every once in a while, but I don't block. So you must have been a real a-hole. Why don't you explain what you did that you got blocked, to be honest, okay? Please. Where exactly do you prefer people follow the stream? Hey, Smoke Blunt. Well, here's the deal. I don't go live on Instagram every day because I mix it up with Instagram and TikTok, and then some days I just don't feel like turning on the Instagram because they're stupid vertical crap. But every day I'm live streaming for the most part every day, I should say, on my YouTube Opie Radio and my Facebook Opie Radio fans. That's pretty much a guarantee. And Twitter these days is a guarantee that I'm on every time I live stream. And then Instagram I throw you on here and there. I should try to make you guys a regular. Probably. I can't remember why. I'm an old fan of O&A, Ganja Blaze. All right. I don't know if you get a hold of me, because I'm not going to go back and read all the comments on Instagram, but if you get a hold of me somehow, Ganja Blaze, I'll unblock you on Twitter and we can give it another shot, okay? Or give me your Twitter and Instagram and maybe I'll try to scroll through and find you. I don't know. We'll see. The money is rolling in. It sure is. I made $10. I got one steak covered already. Oh, Tommy Chesh with a $5. Late October, summer, like day in Long Island. Steak and grill fun. Stay safe. Oh, man, Tommy Chesh. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know what was going on last night getting out here. I saw or we left New York City at I want to say like 8:15, and we got out here like 11:30. It took a really long time to get out here because we saw not one, not two, but three accidents. Two were completely horrific accidents. And I'm seeing, and I'm sure I speak for you as well. I'm seeing so many more accidents on the highways, and I really think it's because the cops are just like, just do whatever you want on the highways. The amount of illegal vehicles I'm seeing on the roads at this point is unbelievable. I'm seeing so many cars without license plates. I'm seeing so many vehicles that are completely illegal for highways, especially. And West Side Highway last night, we were in traffic. This is what started our commute out here. We were in traffic for like 20 minutes. We finally got to the accident site, and it was a white. I think it was a motorcycle. It could have been a dirt bike, a souped up dirt bike off the road. Just you could tell it went like this and landed next to a tree. The motorcycle / dirt bike, the white one on the West Side Highway. That no bueno, man. That was not good at all. And then we're on the Cross Bronx Expressway, and we see a truck pulled over, and in front of the truck was a Tesla that had a nice smash to it. And the guys in front, like inspecting the damage. I'm like, yeah, there's no reason. Your Tesla is totaled. And then further down the Cross Bronx, and that was another 20 to 30-minute delay. A car that was completely unrecognizable, with the cops and the fire department, the NYPD, just hanging around having coffee, just hanging around, probably waiting for investigators or something. So that was another half hour. But man, I don't know. I don't think I'm the only one that is seeing so many more accidents on the roads. And I think that's because everyone knows that cops aren't pulling anybody over anymore for the most part. And then everyone's got their souped up vehicles that are completely illegal. Waver with the $1.49 super sticker. Thank you, Waver. Greatly appreciate you, brother. Vincent Scaramuzo, buddy, got us set up early on the beach before the wind kicks up. Amazing out. Grab your surfboard. I ain't surfing. How old do you think I am? I surfed a million years ago. Now I'm a boogie boarder, a fisherman, a paddle boarder. But I'm definitely going to try to get in that water today, and without a dry suit. By the way, I'm going in. I'm going in. Cheers from North Carolina. I see you, Tom Webster. Who else we got? Doggy. Yeah, you saw Doggy JFK. Right on. Holy ass, I caught Opie live finally. What's up, Vermicide? Well, we do it every morning. You guys set your alarm clock. I went a little later today because I knew you guys were sleeping in for the weekend. But welcome. I missed the question, brother, man. Was it about trick-or-treat night? It's about 6 to 8. Wish it was earlier. Wait. No, my question, Robert Spahn, is you said it's trick-or-treat day or night or whatever in central Pennsylvania. I thought that was weird. So what, in central Pennsylvania, they do the trick-or-treating because they want it on the weekend? Because everybody else is doing it on Tuesday, right? Of course. Ganja Blaze, cheers from BC Ken. All right, I think Ganja, we're going to turn this thing around, brother. Hater, and now maybe not so much a hater. Unedited is better, Vegas. With the Tuesdays and Get Parts? Well, everyone gets the opportunity. If you're a hardcore fan of mine, I live stream every Tuesday at Get Parts with my friends, and we drink beers and hopefully get some laughs in. Yeah, the unedited version is absolutely awesome. It's a long hang. It's an hour and a half. And what you learn in this day and age, people want this. So that's why I go back to the live stream and cut them up into 20, 25-minute episodes. But you are right. And I leave the Tuesdays at Get Parts live streams on my channel, so you can go back and watch the unedited versions of them. Sure, absolutely. Doggy is whining. Oh, he sees a dog. He hasn't sniffed butts in a while. Man, I got to do right by my dog. I got to do right by Doggy and get him out on the beach so he can sniff some butts. Right? Of course I have to do that for him. He doesn't get that opportunity in New York because a lot of the people walking their dogs on leashes, they're like, they're just annoyed by it. And I want to tell them, you got to let your dog sniff butts. You have to. That's their thing. Why wouldn't you allow them that opportunity just because you don't understand it? I think the world would be a better place if we all just, you know, am I about to say what I'm about to say? But it would be a better place if it was acceptable to just, walk around and instead of a handshake, you do what the dogs do. God, within a second of a dog meeting another dog, they're pretty much having hardcore action. Doggy is very happy, Tom Webster. Very, very happy. Christina Ricci or Scarlett Johansson, go. What's up, Nero? I think all day long you got to go Scarlett Johansson. Christina Ricci, sorry, ladies, because, now this is like, you're just being a pig. But Christina Ricci's eyes were just way too far apart. You got to understand that. Oh, you're right. A smoke blunt is writing a book. Let me see what he's saying here. You don't have to answer out loud. Writing a book where the main character is a radio personality doing research. What would it take to get an off the record interview with you? Willing to pay? Oh, damn! You're willing to pay, are you? Yeah, I probably would do that for you. As far as the pay thing, I just want people to support what I do. So whatever that means, if that means, you clicking on a whole bunch of my videos or giving me a badge or joining my podcast. Oh, I'm gonna play that podcast for you guys today. I didn't do it the other day, right? Because it didn't work. Yeah, I'll do something. All right, I got a second podcast. Wait, let me go to a super chat. Rob Murat. Like I said, if you're just checking this out, I have no agenda. I have nothing to talk about. I got out here really, really late. I got to show you something. Let me pull it out of the ground. I got it out here really, really late. I literally have no agenda. It's so gorgeous and beautiful here at the ocean. I'm like, I got to turn this on and just have a cup of coffee with each other. But this is very sad. Can you see this Instagram? I'll show you Instagram first. This is very sad. This was my first attempt at growing, growing the stuff that used to be illegal. And I wasn't able to nurture it because we went back to the city to get the kids back to school. And one of the first things I did when I got out here late last night was to check out my little buddy, and he didn't make it. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Rob Murati, $5. Love having you back, brother, man. Jets, Giants tomorrow. Please tell me you will at least still root. Oh, no, I still root for the Jets. But I would be a hypocrite if I told you all of a sudden I'm a Jets fan again. I love my Buffalo Bills over the Jets. That is a fact. But growing up on Long Island and, being a Jets fan for many, many years before I moved to Western New York and did radio and went to college and all that. Yeah, I absolutely was a huge Jets fan. But I can't now. I want the Jets to win, of course. I want Zach Wilson to do well, of course, especially because everybody turned on him. And I'm a huge fan of an underdog. And that's why all of a sudden I'm a big fan of Zach Wilson. And then don't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back by the end of the year. He's working his ass off. And if the Jets have a chance at making the playoffs, don't be surprised to see Aaron Rodgers playing for the Jets this year. But if the Jets fall off and they're not going to be a playoff team, then it'd be stupid to bring Aaron Rodgers back at all this year. Yes, it died. Killer Chronic or whatever it is over there on the Instagram. Yes, it did. So, yeah, I'm rooting Jets over the Giants. The one thing I could say is I was never a Giants fan. Never. Even when they had those Super Bowl runs and those great teams, I just never got into rooting for the Giants being a New Yorker. So, there it is. What was I saying? Oh, so I got what I was going to say is I got a second podcast now. It's called Comedy Quick Hits. It's available wherever you get your podcasts. Just put Comedy Quick Hits with Opie in the search. Please subscribe to that. I'm proud of it. It's basically really, really quick, funny comedy clips from the Opie Radio podcast. Okay? It's a clip show, and it moves. Are you dressing up for Halloween? Man, I ain't dressing up for Halloween. I should have, though. But I ain't dressing up for Halloween. Aunt Esther with the beautiful view. Thank you, Aunt Esther. Greatly appreciate it. Robin Diane Goldstein giving me $1.99. Thank you, Robin. Thank you very much. We got a steak fund. We're going for steaks today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm live streaming and I'm going for steaks today. And I think we bought the first steak thanks to you fine people. So when I'm grilling later, I'm going to just be thinking about, oh, how wonderful my people are. And these steaks are on them today. Oh, my God. This is just great. And I don't want the, I ain't getting like, my goal is to get I ain't going flank steak. Hell no. I'm going for the steaks today. Andy, well, thank you for that, Andy. I hope the next person you meet on the street grabs your leg and starts humping away. I know it sounds twisted, but the world would be a better place if we learned a thing or two from dogs and how they meet each other. Hope is a Scarlet Man. Nice. Oh, yeah, Scarlett Johansson all day long. I saw her. Oh, my God. Oh, good God. I think Anthony went to this, but I'm not really sure. And I might get the shows wrong, so I gotta remember. I want to say it was. I saw a lot of really cool shows at the Bowery Ballroom in New York City, and I want to say that it was Radiohead. I was fortunate enough to. I definitely went. I was fortunate enough to see Radiohead at the Bowery Ballroom, and of course, it was one of those concerts where they were like, "We ain't playing Creep." You know the deal with Creep and Radiohead, right? That was a goof song. That was they were making that was a making fun song. Hold on, I want to move. Hold on one second. Just trying to. All right, trying to block out the sun a little bit. Yeah, Radiohead's Creep song was a goof song. They never expected that thing to be as big as it was, and then that's one reason why they don't play it. They hate the damn song. So I actually saw Radiohead. And they were amazing. I don't know why they were amazing. I'm not going to lie. I just know they were amazing. And they didn't sing Creep. That's all I remember. And I think it was at that show. Wow, the wind is kicking up. I think it was at that show that Scarlett Johansson was in attendance. And she was at the bar. I was at the bar. I was 10 feet away from her, just stare. What happened to my phone? Instagram's gone. Oh, did I forget to plug in my phone last night? I guess I did. Bye, Instagram. Oh, my God. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, my God. There's always some dumb little thing going on with my stuff. But I remember I was like 10 feet from Scarlett Johansson at the bar. I think it was the Radiohead show, and she was ordering drinks like just a regular person, and I knew this would be my only opportunity to gawk, and boy, did I gawk like a lunatic at Scarlett Johansson. This is how many years ago? This could be. It's definitely over 10 years ago. Oh my God! And I just sat there and stared. And at one point, we made eye contact because I think she was feeling like someone just staring at her. But I'm like, look, I gotta check this out, man. I want to know what this is all about. There's a hype going on with this one. I'm gonna spend the Halloween naked. Oh my God, that would be just horrific. Russ Dogg's Broken Spirit. I would pay to hear your opinion on movies, your thoughts on talk radio and Jurassic Park. Oh, all right. I got to rewatch the movies, though. I mean, Jurassic Park was amazing for its time. I loved the characters, especially the dinosaurs for the time were just unbelievable. It was a perfect movie when it came out. My question about Jurassic Park right off the bat, I haven't seen it in well over 10 years. Which is weird because I think my kids would love that. We're always trying to find movies that the kids would like. Did the technology hold up? That'd be my first question. I know the acting held up. I know the characters hold up because you had some great actors in that movie. And then talk radio. I remember loving that movie back in the day. I mean, absolutely loving it. So I would have to rewatch that Ross Dogs, but I'll try to do that in the near future. Okay, that's not a bad idea. And then we could talk about Jurassic Park, like it's 19. When did that movie come out? 1990 something, probably, right? When did Jurassic Park come out? Someone let me know so we could all go, oh my God, we're getting so old. Skipping to super chats. So if you had something, just rewrite it. We'll do a few more minutes and then we'll start our days. Sadist Vodka. How good was HBO's Succession? Would you suggest other shows that are just as good? Dude, I loved Succession. That was the one I was binge watching that I didn't want to tell you guys because I knew you guys would spoil it for me and say something. That that show was great. The characters in that were great. I hated that it ended. I felt like Succession could have at least done another season easily. I would love to know why they ended it. I feel like the creators and I feel like they didn't want to end it. So I wonder what the real reason was, because it just felt like, I understand some of these shows want to go out on top, and I get that, but Succession was just rocking. They easily could have done another season easily, and then left on top. So does anyone know the story? Is it really that they just said let's end it like this? Or was there some other junk going on? Like maybe some of the actors, they couldn't get them back, but I loved it. And I wish I could suggest another show. That's the problem. There's so much crap to watch out there, but it's really rare that you bump into one like Succession. If anyone has a suggestion, I would like to hear from you. That's for sure. Because we are looking for our next show. What have we watched lately? I think The Crown's coming back. I guess I'm going to watch that horse crap. Brian Parnas, listen to some of the old recordings. Theo Von had me rolling. There was some good stuff there. No chance to be about me. Take care. Thank you, Brian Parnas. I appreciate that. Nero just throwing $2 at me all over the place like it's nothing. Every man gawks at Scarlett. Yeah. I think she was kind of used to that. I felt bad after the fact but I was starstruck. It was rare that I was starstruck, but when I saw Scarlett Johansson, and I believe it was at the Radiohead show at the Bowery Ballroom back in the day, I was gawking. But it could have been we saw the Foo Fighters there. I think it was Radiohead. Like it matters. Robert Spons, seriously. Time. Jurassic Park is 30 years old? Oh my God. How is that possible? Are you serious? In another 30 years, most of us, God willing, maybe I could get another 30 in, God willing. Another 30 years, somebody else will be living in this house. And there'll be no memory that I ever lived here. Oh, that's just great. Enjoy your day, bitches. That's why I can't take too much of this crap seriously, right? There'll be a time somebody will be living in your house and driving your car and will have no memory that you owned that car or owned that house. Oh my God. You just gotta laugh. And laugh. Oh, nice. Your 13-year-old went through the Jurassic Park World Series. Great. I got to do that. I actually have tried, though, and for whatever reason, my kids haven't shown an interest in the Jurassic Park stuff yet. Nero, 12 Monkeys. I like 12 Monkeys, but that's another movie I'd have to rewatch to see what it's all about now. $2. Nero just throwing $2 left and right. It's fivers and likes. If you want to support, just hit the like. That really, really helps. All right. Did you know Foo Fighters were? No, get the hell out of here. I'm scared to even read your comment. No, there's no way, Nero. There's no way on that. No way. Opal coffee blend you drinking today? Just really, really cheap stuff. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I just try to get the coffee in me. I don't think I enjoy coffee like I used to. So it's run of the mill, middle of the road crap because we go through so much of it. Not a big drinker, not a big anything really, but coffee. Drink a lot of coffee. My wife drinks a lot of coffee. We go through a bag of coffee a week easily. So we're just getting middle of the road stuff. Ted with the $5. I don't eat actual food right now, so I can spare some steak money today. Cheers. What? You don't eat? Well, first of all, thanks for the 5. And you don't eat actual food right now. You want to share with the group or no? You don't have to share. Oh my God, the wind really is kicking up. Oh damn. Well, damn on that. Hacks the beach. That's right, Hacks. I turn this on with no agenda. I have nothing to talk about. Just making it up as I go along, having some coffee, saying hi to some people that I know from this thing, and it's absolutely glorious. Throwing dollars at you like like you're a stripper. LOL, Nico. Cheers. Make it rain, bitches. Take your shirt off, Hammer. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. See, Nero's just throwing $2 at me all day long. Look it up. In 2000, they were okay. All right. I'm just scared to say that word because YouTube is very sensitive. I'm even going to take your comment off the screen, Nero, but I will look it up. That's weird. That doesn't seem right. Nero thinks he's at a strip club. Well, I like the Nero today. I'm not going to lie to you. P to the day. Sana? Is that how you say your name? Sana? How do you say 2 N's? Banana. Sana. Banana. Wait, banana. Sana? I'm going to go Sana. Opie should do a voice for an audiobook. Reading some biography or self-help book with his pissed off noise would be wonderful. I would do that. I was asked by Comedy Central a million years ago to be the voice of Comedy Central, but they for whatever reason they liked my voice at during the WNEW period when me and Anthony first moved to New York City, and it was a guy named Joe Lyons. God, Joe, are you out there still? Joe Lyons was a big fan of our show, and he goes, "Hey man, can you give us an audition tape of your voice?" I forget if they gave me a script. I don't remember anymore, but I actually recorded some stuff and handed it into Comedy Central to be the voice of Comedy Central back when Comedy Central was huge. Now, for whatever reason, the company didn't want me doing it because the radio station we worked for also owned Comedy Central. So it was short-lived, my chance at being the voice at Comedy Central. And I think it was just, I think I was one of many. I think it was a roll call of people they were sort of interested in, but it never got past the very, very early stages of that. But besides that, I've never. Oh, and then I did some voice work, I guess, for GTA, which people love to bring up all the time. Nero, Jesus, Nero, I know you love me, man. But I mean, let someone else give me a tenner. You did your part today, Nero. Thank you very much. Cheers, Nero. Thank you very, very much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope the rest of these people have a crappy. Oh, they're listening, Nero. No, I love all y'all. All y'all. All right, I think I want to start wrapping it up. Joe Rizzo, what's up? If you drink the middle of the road coffee, mix in a bag of Joe coffee now, and then since you're in the city and it's easy to get, I also like the Tim Hortons dark roast. Okay, well, Rizzo, I could talk about coffee I love, and you nailed it. As far as like coffee shops in New York City, and they're starting to pop up. The mom and pop coffee shops are popping up again, and I couldn't be happier. I think, you know what, Joe, because of you, for real, I think I'm going to start checking out the mom and pop coffee shops that are popping up in my neighborhood. There's at least 5 or 6. And I love it because for the longest time, Starbucks was the only game in town. And us true coffee drinkers, we just wanted a cup of coffee. And we had to stand in line with all these idiots getting their sugary drinks and their muffins and this and that. And would you like a cake pop? They were trying all sorts of stuff. Oh, yeah, we're now making egg sandwiches. And you're at the back of the line going, oh, that's just great. I just want a damn cup of coffee with a splash of milk. So I am so happy that because of Starbucks, that it's given an opportunity to have these mom and pop shops pop up all over the place again. And I'm very happy. Not that Joe's Coffee is a mom and pop. They are they are the best by far. Their coffee is miles ahead of Starbucks, miles. And we got a couple Joes in the neighborhood as well. So, I swear because of you, Rizzo, before the weather really starts changing in New York, I'm going to start checking out all the little coffee shops that are popping up. But I love Joe's Coffee. You're right. Or Joe Coffee. I think they do say Joe Coffee, which makes it a little hard to say. But thank you, Joe. I greatly appreciate the Joe Rizzo. I appreciate the hacks. I donated to your mom. What are you doing, hacks? Are you turning on me, or you just you made me laugh? Randy knew with the 5. Randy, no, man, you already gave the $100 for the chicken fund. You don't have to give more money. Did Matt get his chicken? LOL. I think we're going next week. There's a little side thing with the Tuesdays at Get Parts where if I make $100, I bring Matt to get fried chicken. It's more of a goof than anything. I take care of Matt. Matt takes care of me. Randy knows that too. But Randy was sick of me kind of telling Matt week after week that we didn't make enough money for the chicken fund. So he slammed and gave me 100. Because we're not doing Tuesdays at Get Parts this coming week because it's Halloween. I think me and Matt are going to do a chicken run on during the week. Maybe later in the week. So I will keep you updated. And if we do get chicken, Randy, I'm going to film it. We'll film the whole thing. That'll be fun, man. Randy, good to see you. I hear you're coming to New York. You better look me up, Randy. You know how to get a hold of me and say, hey, I'm here. And I want to do this with you. Bam. And I'll buy the beers, but then again, I think you drink for free at Get Parts like me. So I guess we can make believe we're buying each other beers and we'll just enjoy ourselves. But please let me know when you get to New York, Randy. I'll be mad because I know you've come to New York and you didn't look me up a time or two. I don't like that. Andy Volley, what's going on, brother? How are you? What the F you talking about? I've never heard him on it. I don't know what you're saying, Josh. If you want to explain, I'll look for your comment. Sadist Vodka, Ross frightens me. He demands we give money. Here's some towards your steak, GH. Thank you, Sadist. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going for steak today. This live stream is so I can make enough money to put some damn steaks on a grill. Yes. But yeah, but I still like to make some money. I like to make some pocket money, and it excites me. And if I get a little pocket money, guess what? It makes me go, you know what? I think I'm going to turn this on tomorrow. Yes, it's all that. Tommy Chesh. Okay, get some marinade too. Wait, Tommy, were you at that show? Oh, Tommy, you're the best. Tommy, you did your part for real. For real. Okay, get some marinade too. Radiohead at Roseland Ballroom, great mosh pits and crowd surfing. I didn't see him at the Roseland Ballroom, I don't think. I thought it was the Bowery. But wait, Radiohead they have a great mosh pit? Really? And crowd surfing? Really? I did the mosh pit once. Trying to think what show. It was Boston. WAF, the only station that really rocks. Back in the early days, Korn played a lot of shows for WAF before they became massively huge. They were like fixtures around the radio station. They were so damn cool. And they did a lot of our shows back in the day. I want to say it was a Korn show. Oh, man, I wish I could remember some of these details. But I feel like it was a Korn show. I went into the mosh pit for 15 seconds. I was see, this is the stuff you shouldn't admit, but I'm going to. I was scared. I was legitimately scared to be in the mosh pit, but I tried it. And I want to say it was a corn show. I'm almost positive it was, but all right. What's up, Mike Testa? How are you? Jamie Marie D. I've given up on buying coffee out. I use my Keurig and Bustelo and call it a day. Yeah. No, I like the action of just going to a local coffee shop in New York, especially. They take pride in these little joints, and you can sit there. Hey, you want our Wi-Fi password? And then you got some broad just singing some dub song, and you're not a fan of the dub song by the broad, but it just goes with the whole thing. And you sit there on your laptop. And Starbucks is just one big angry line. Sarah, pumpkin latte up. Just screaming names. Shut up. Hate it. Before you wrap up, how can I contact you about the interview? Oh, Smoke Blunt. I don't know. I don't have email anymore. I got rid of my email. I don't have email. I got people that, I guess, collect my email and then give me a call every once in a while. I don't know. If you can figure out how to get a hold of me, then maybe we could do something. But then I don't give out my phone number. So then we're going to have to try to figure that out. I'm certainly not Zooming. Maybe we can meet at a coffee shop in New York. I don't know, Smoke. Now it's getting complicated, but we'll try to figure it out, okay? All right? All right. IVO3869 with a 5er. Billion series finale Sunday. It's in my top 10 shows of all time. Also, have you seen Under the Skin? You see a lot more. Oh, okay. All right. I'll check that out. You know what? I was all in with Billions. I think I saw the first 2 seasons. Now, what are they up to? Like 80 seasons? So now I feel like I can't dip back in because there's too much to digest. I don't like being overwhelmed with my new shows. You know what show I really do want to watch, though? Game of Thrones. You're looking at a guy that has seen maybe 2 to 3 hours of Game of Thrones. And usually it was when we would go down to Philly to visit the in-laws and, my wife's parents, obviously. And on a Sunday night, we would be, getting ready to pack the car to take the long ride back to New York City, and they would be starting their Game of Thrones. I think it was the hint, like, can you leave? We want to watch our program. We would sit around and watch a little bit here and there. But that's definitely something I want to jump into. But besides that, like, if it's a show that has a million seasons, I just get overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't have time to watch 10 seasons of your show. All right, the wind's kicking up. That's weird. Any thoughts on Chris DiStefano doing Stern last week? And you still friend? And are you still friends with him? You used to go to hockey games with him. Constantino, I'm very, very happy for Chris DiStefano. Yeah, I guess he did Howard Stern last week. I've been meaning to text him. I might even call him on this one, but Chris has never turned his back on me. He's invited me on his podcast for whatever reason. I'm like, yeah, we'll get to it. And we text from time to time. I probably text him every other month or so. But I'm very happy that he went on Howard. Of course, anything that'll help his career. Although I don't know if Chris DiStefano needs a lot of help these days. He's just crushing it. I might even go search that out. How do I search out Chris DiStefano on Howard Stern? For real. I don't want to go listen to Sirius and the Howard channels until they finally replay it. I just want to listen to Chris DiStefano. Could someone send me like an audio file of that? I greatly appreciate it. I'm not joking. Someone send me an audio file of that. Thank you. Mike Testa. Oh, I finally got back to the city after about 4 years, and nobody told me the whole city smells like weed. Specifically, Hell's Kitchen and the Garment District. Dude, that has been going on for years at this point. There was a time where we crossed the threshold, especially in the West Village, where even though it wasn't officially legal yet, people knew that the cops were not looking anymore. They were turning their backs on it. But now it's like it's wherever you go in the city. I mean, I live in a kind of a hoity-toity, boring area of Manhattan, and I like it that way because you get the whole city as your playground, and then at night you get to come back to a kind of a boring area. I like that. But even in my boring area, you smell the weed everywhere. So, wow, the wind is really kicking up. Doggy, why aren't you eating your food? It ain't getting better than that today. I gave him like this a canned food. It's turkey, it's gravy. I heated it up for him. He sniffed it and went, no, no, do better. So his food has just been sitting there. Nero, stop. You did your share. Dude, I'd love to do a show with you. Just drinking and joking around at a bar. Well, I do that every Tuesday, Nero. I do it. Just show up at Gephardt's. If you say you're Nero, well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, now everyone's going to say they're Nero. Here's the deal. I do Tuesdays at Gephardt's. Right now, anyone that's part of my private Facebook group, because I recognize just about every single person that's part of that group, they have an open invite. But Nero, if we could set it up ahead of time where I know it's really you, and if you're in the New York area, come on by. Just come on by. Where do you live, Nero? Where do you live? Dirty Delish, what's going on? I'd recommend it. Chris Mack, especially for someone who doesn't want to go back and watch Game of Thrones. Huh? Huh? All right, thanks. Moving to super chats. I'm gonna mop up the super chats and then we're gonna go. If this is the last super chat, then I'm going. That's what I do now. Robert Spawn, Fiverr. Keep streaming. Another coffee. Song of the day, line of the day, blasting lines to start day, football picks for tomorrow, LBJ, home opener, recap, etc. Well, the wind's kicking up though, and I ran out of coffee. Too early to have a beer. I got to get my fishing in, but I'm kind of surprised. I could show you like, oh, don't show that house though. Can't show my. All right. Oh look. Oh, we can keep going. There's no Jeeps on the beach. When I first got up and the sun was coming up literally over the ocean, I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow, just because you got to see it. The sun rises this time of year right over the ocean. I was out there early with the dog, and there were Jeeps up and down the beach. They weren't catching anything, and now I don't see one fisherman, which is kind of strange because they know. If you don't see them, then you know that there's no action. You got to read the beach. All right, I think that's it, guys. I don't see any. Keep Robert Spawn. Keep the money flowing in, even if it's 65 cents. I'll stay. I'll stay for super chats. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll stay for super chats. Let me go. Look, I don't have coffee though. I need coffee. Let me go get a beverage of some sort. Can't drink the water from the tap. We got really bad water out here, and I didn't put water in our filter, so I'm parched. Do I have bottled water here? I don't know. Cool to see you back at the beach, Hope. Yeah, right on, man. This is a special place. During Tommy Chesh, during the 90s and early 2000s, every show had a mosh pit at Roseland, but I think the show you are referring to was at Bowery Ballroom. Tommy Chesh worked at a lot of concerts, so he would know. All right, you scared me because I was like, no, I think it was the Bowery Ballroom where I saw Radiohead. Their music was so... I have a love-hate for Radiohead. Not that you asked, but one of my favorite albums of all time is actually a Radiohead's... I'll call it a CD. I'm from the CD generation. And I was turned on to this album / CD by Stephen Lynch when we were driving from LA to Vegas because he had a show. And he said, hey, you want to come along for the ride? I'm like, hell yeah. And back and forth to Vegas from LA, we played the Bends over and over and over again. And it's one of my favorite albums to this day, Radiohead, The Bends. But then other stuff they've done, it's like I never really got into it like other Radiohead fans. And then it's just kind of annoying that they don't play Creep. It's cool to a certain point, but then it gets like, all right, enough already. Just give the people what they want and play your stupid hit. You don't even have to look at the audience. Turn your back on the audience if you have to, but you got to play that song. But supposedly they started playing that song again in concert. I did hear that over the last few years. So Nero just throwing. Can I get the private Facebook group? You would be perfect for the private Facebook group, Nero. You go to my Facebook, Opie Radio Fans, because when I was setting up my Facebook, some idiot, some troll grabbed Opie Radio immediately. So I got Opie Radio Fans. You just whatever. What is it? Join or subscribe. It's right there. Yeah, you could do that. We would gladly welcome you. We're about 100 members strong, barely. We're like the 98, 99. I don't like seeing that number. I want to see a nice 100 or above. Go fill up Pale and Ocean. Mike O'Donnell, groovy. Thanks for the fiver, Mike. Mike. All right. I think I'm gonna start wrapping up, guys. For real. I literally had nothing planned, and I want to start my day. I think. Well, let me see if my kids are up. Dirty. I'm just gonna leave the word dirty on the big screen. Let me go check on the kids. I might be wrapping up though. I'll be right back. Ah. Oh shit. Well, that was stupid. I had a little coffee left in my coffee cup. We don't have coffee. My wife is up and she's making a fresh pot. So if the fresh pot of coffee is done within the next few minutes, then maybe I'll continue live streaming. But I had some apple juice in the fridge. And I'm like, I think I want some apple juice. It's fall after all. So I poured apple juice into my coffee cup that still had coffee in it. So I got like a mixture of coffee and apple juice. Wow. That ain't happening. I thought I discovered a new drink. I thought we were going to go into business. Let's all try to get at least one personal account into insufficient funds. I'll end up there if the Chargers lose tomorrow night. I don't know what does that mean. Robert Spahn is a big gambler. Who you got with the Jets Giants, Robert? You betting on that game? Stick with Zeppelin 4. Nope. I don't know. You guys are having. Wow, the wind really kicked up. This sucks. Is the wind messing up the audio? Please, somebody let me know. I forgot my windscreen too. I obviously am jumping in on a conversation here. Mike O'Donnell, who I love from all this. I don't think we've met officially in person, but I know you from my live streams. I'm jumping in a conversation. Stick with Zeppelin 4. No, man. No. Led Zeppelin 1 is amazing, but poppy. Led Zeppelin 4, without a doubt, is an amazing album. But when it comes to Zeppelin, for me, it's 2 and 3. I go Zeppelin 2 and 3. That's what I do. Oh, my God. But Zeppelin 4, you can't go wrong with, right? On I think it was TikTok, Robert Plant out of nowhere is singing some Zeppelin songs, and I saw a couple performances on TikTok, and one he did one of my favorite Zeppelin songs, the Rain song. Oh my god! And his voice, it was good enough. Let's just put it that way. It was good enough. But I love Zeppelin 2 and 3. I love acoustic Zeppelin, big time. Love it. Absolutely love it. Um, Jeremy Zenker. Yeah, I did, Jeremy. I don't lie. So you really did use my weather forecast to go to the beach for a few days, huh? Nice job. Have a good weekend, Mr. Greg. One of the reasons I'm at the ocean today is because of this guy, for real. I was live streaming during the week. He was telling me how great the weekend was going to be. And I'm like, oh, really? Because we were sort of like, should. And then I went to the family. I'm like, you know, it's going to be almost summer out at the beach. Jeremy told me. And so we're like, what the hell? Let's do it. So you're literally, thanks for the $10, by the way, which will go towards the steaks. When I first started the live stream, right, I said, you know what? I'm going to make steak money today. I'm not going to lie to you. My steaks were this big. I was looking at flank steaks, but as the morning goes on and the live stream goes on, they are getting thicker and thicker and thicker. But thank you, Jeremy. I greatly appreciate it, brother. Beach looks gorgeous today. Enjoy. Yes. How's the wind? Audio's good. Thank you, Dirty Delish. I needed to know that. All right. If you had something, I just skipped because I wanted to make sure wow, the wind is really kicking up. Good God. Good God. Robert Spahn, I don't have a strong opinion on that game, Obster, but I likely lean Jets in a 23-20 type game. I mean, Zach Wilson, you know, he's getting the job done. Jets have a really good defense. I think I would go Jets over the Giants as well. I don't know what the point spread is. It's all about the point spread, isn't it? Because the Jets aren't going to score a lot of points. You know that. You know the defense. This is all about the defense being able to hold the Giants back a little bit. So the wind isn't okay. All right, the wind isn't bothering the audio that badly. All right, good. Zep 2, the Brown Bomber. All right. F that. Pink Floyd Echoes. Oh my God, Nero goes deep. I've talked about Pink Floyd over the years. Pink Floyd was a band that always just scared me. I used to get scared listening to Pink Floyd. Oh my God. Is there anybody out there? All those noises. Is there anybody out there? And then the song about chopping you into little pieces. Oh my, what song was that? Oh my God, man. Pink Floyd was a little too heavy for me. Joe Rizzo with the Immigrant Song for the win. I'll take that. Nero, stop. You're going to run out of money. Did you know Simply Irresistible? Wait, did you know Simply Irresistible was him and Tina Turner? I wish they'd release that version. Oh, damn. Okay. I did not know that. And Mary Beth just became a member of my YouTube channel. Thank you, Mary Beth. Helping the cause. I greatly appreciate it. Have been a fan of yours since WAF. Wow. Very, very cool. The only station that really rocks. I would love to ask how old you are, just for the simple reason that the WAF years are so long ago at this point. I mean, we moved to New York in 98. So we moved to New York 25 years ago. And it seems like yesterday I was up in Boston just loving life, doing afternoons at WAAF with Anthony. So 25. I hate the people that I now drink beers with. Actually, Dennis is one of those guys. He's been on Tuesdays at Gephardt's. He's the beer distributor for Gephardt's. He gets all the beers for Matt. He's always out there searching for cool shit. And he told me, as we're drinking beers together, I think he's like, what did he say? I think he said he's 35. He goes, yeah, this is so crazy that, you know, I'm hanging out on your live stream and we're having a beer together, because I used to listen to Opie and Anthony on the school bus. Oh, what? Don't tell me that. It's nice that you go way back with the show, but don't tell me you used to listen to me on the school bus because the school bus driver was a fan, and now we're clinking glasses, having beers together. That's depressing. I'm 49, been following you since AAF days. What's up, David? All right. I've seen you, David. So are you a Boston person to this day? She's 69 year old. Jesus. You're 41. Mary Beth, thank you for giving your age because you're not supposed to ask a lady her age. I understand that. So you're 41. That means, and you said you go all the way back to WAF. That means when we left WAF, you were 16 years old. I can't even wrap my head around that. Like I literally can't wrap my head around that. I know when we were up there, we were talking to a lot of teenagers. They were really into that music. And then me and Anthony had to make believe we were younger than we were because we're like, oh my God, some of these kids are like, so many kids every day would call us from like school, high school. It's crazy. But that's what made us like huge up in Boston. We were able to move the needle and get like older demos for WAF. When I say older, like 18 and 34, I mean, they were talking like they were a station that was like 12 to 18, pushing into like early 20s. But me and Anthony and our style, we were able to push that needle to 18 to 34 and pushed into the 25 to 54 category with men, which was like, that was the money demo for radio back in the day. Winnie Morse, $1.99. Hi, Hope. Love your show. Thank you, Winnie. I want to drink my apple juice coffee, but let me try it one more time. Someone was just yelling. It's very rare you hear any voices out here. Someone was just yelling. Don't speak to Dice, but for no good reason. Wasn't there like a 13-year-old that used to call in at AF? There were a million 13-year-olds. A million. Yeah. All right, Scott. All right. Good point. Very good point. All right. Oh my God, we did over an hour. Why don't we start wrapping up? All right. Sorry to Instagram that my phone just died in the middle of the live stream. That was stupid. Unless I got coffee. If I got coffee, should we continue? Let me see if the coffee's ready. I could do another half cup. Let me get rid of this apple juice. All right, let me check on things, but I think I might be wrapping up finally. All right. The hell is this? Oh, it's like I'm trying to figure out what kind of bug this is. You see that? Fly! Oh, it does fly. All right, it does fly. All right, I was able to get a half cup coffee, half a cup, and then we're out of here, okay? For a simple reason, like, there's not many more days like this out at the ocean that we can even do this. So why don't we take advantage a little bit, okay? All right, let me go back to the chat. Donate Scott Bell, then we'll continue. I love that Ross Dog just strong arms everybody for me. Thank you, Ross Dog's broken spirit. Involved with everything I do. I see him all the time. Honky Tonk, Tennessee, what's up? I'm 25, watched almost everything you guys did on the radio. Wow, Josh, Jesus. So when the show went away, you were 15 years old. Wow. That was a stink bug? Thank you, Joe Rip. Yeah, it was a stink bug, all right. You only found out about O&A a few years ago. Jesus. Okay. A Japanese mantis? All right, thank you. Yeah, dude, get out there. It's pouring here. All right. All right, then. I've already seen my 40th come and go. Damn, Robert Spahn. All right. Ross is the boss in chat. Opie must be his favorite. Well, I don't need anyone to be my, I just appreciate people that like support me. That's all. I'm broke. It's Josh. I don't want people to feel weird. I like making pocket money. I'm not going to lie to you. To sit here and make believe I don't is stupid. So I'm going to tell you up front, I like it. And it motivates me to live stream. But with that said, don't feel the pressure. But if you don't hit that like, that pisses me off. Because likes help get these live streams in front of more people. All right? Was West Coast radio ever good? I don't know. That's a very good question. I would say it was kind of hacky in general, but I don't know I don't know much about it where I have a big opinion on it. I think New York had way better radio just in broad strokes when I was studying the radio business, but I would. Who was the big show in LA? I know, like way back when radio mattered, it was like Mark and Brian, but they seemed kind of hacky, right? Was Lakis from LA? I don't like the guy, but he kind of was edgy. I know Howard Stern just completely crushed it in LA because there wasn't much competition. I mean, obviously he's good. I don't mean it that way, but it makes it easier when there's no competition that you can come in and just completely destroy a market. Robert Spahn, send a few more super chats. Well, all right. Oh, Kevin and Bean, sorry. Yeah, they had, you know what? You got to give respect to Kevin and Bean. Yes. Kevin and Bean were a very good, respectful radio show that really got the job done. Yes, Kevin and Bean, 100. I forgot about the Kevin and the Bean. No, they were really, really good out there. So, yeah, I guess you have to, just by the Kevin and Bean thing, you got to say that West Coast radio was good. Adam Carolla. He's all right. Doesn't suck, but he, What the hell? The wave's getting bigger? Got a lot of whitewash. It's going to be a pain in the ass to throw some lures in there, but there's got to be some striped bass in that water. All right. Nero, stop. Opie loves ScarJo. Well, yes. Steve Dahl started it all. I mean, he is an OJ. There's a lot of people that will tell you that Howard was a student of Steve Dahl, and the rumor was that he was getting tapes of Steve Dahl's radio show way back in the day when he was first starting up. People swear by this because there was a time with radio you would hear about a guy, but it's not like today where you could just go online and listen to anybody anywhere. If there was some rumor about a guy kicking ass in another market, you were curious about it for sure. And you would try to search out tapes of their stuff so you could see what they were doing. 100. If you're a student of radio back in the day, we all kind of did that, but you didn't want to copy anybody, but you certainly wanted to know what was out there. For me, after I left Rochester to really, really start my radio career, my dear friend Buzzy still lived in Rochester, and he was sending me VHS tapes of Brother Weeze. And man, did I cherish that. because I missed listening to Brother Weeds. Whoa. And he would send me these VHS tapes to check out what Weeds was up to. Sunglasses on, bitches. I'm going to go. Thank you very, very much. This was a lot of fun. If the wind cooperates, I'll be back tomorrow morning in this exact spot. We'll have to see on that. Or maybe I could I just don't like live streaming in the house when I'm out here. If the weather cooperates, I will do it again tomorrow. Honestly, I'll probably do it earlier because what happens is as the sun's coming up, there's no wind out here. It's after the sun is way high in the sky, the wind really starts kicking up. If you hit the like today, thank you. How about 2 more likes before we leave? I see 38 likes. Let's get an even 40 and then I could go. All right. I lived on East Coast during height of it, and right before Patrice passed, I really wish I would have seen him or a live show. Well, damn, man, you missed out. There was always an event when I got to see Patrice O'Neal do stand-up comedy. Him just sitting in a chair, being in his element, just sitting there going, is he just making up all this stuff? You didn't know what was written, what was off the cuff. That was the beauty of Patrice. He worked really hard at his stand-up, but I think he also was brave enough to go, you know what, I'm just feeling it, and he would just make up crap as he went. Most comedians do not do that. Every word is thought out ahead of time. Every single word. They work on their act and I got to take 5 words out of this bit. I got to change this word in this bit. Patrice wasn't that type of comedian. That I can tell you. Nah. And that's what made him so special. Because his off-the-cuff stuff was just back of the school bus, brilliant. Just brilliant. That's a good place to end. All right, guys, thank you. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Everyone was cool today. I like that. I mean, if I'm going to promote anything so I can see 2 more clicks, I'll do that. But I got a new podcast called Comedy Quick Hits with Opie. Search out Comedy Quick Hits with Opie wherever you get your podcast. Subscribe to that. I'm proud of it. It's basically a clip show, just the really funny over-the-top moments from the Opie Radio podcast, all right? And they're quick episodes, 20, 25 minutes. It's going to be a clean podcast. I'm only going to put out 1 a week. Whoa. So I hope you, at the very least, check that out. I'm going to run to my analytics and I'm going to go, hey, 2 people checked it out. Great. And then, of course, I got my regular podcast. That's still going strong. All right? All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. Bye for now. Bye.